picnic site right by the Dean River. Real nice little campfire here. What do you think, David? What's your thoughts on what's happening?
The dependence on money is bad.
David, you talk about this dependence on money. Everything, money made everything. Money made the shirt you got. Money made the shoes you're wearing. You know, like, what do you got in your pocket there? You got money in there? Huh? I know you don't. I know you haven't used money for 13 years. Now, what the heck? Like, how do you do it? What's the economy of the world going to be if people don't make money?
It doesn't matter. Better complete destruction than a world dependent on lies. This sounds like a terrorist.
What do you mean dependent on lies?
Oh, well, the big lie is the free will delusion. And then all the other lies built on top of that we're allowed to be psychotic to help our children survive. And
what do you mean? I know what you're going to say here, but I'm going to ask because the audience don't know. Isn't it your choice not to use money?
There's no such thing as choice.
And there's no such thing as free will?
No, we've been lied to. We've been consciously brainwashed by an old boys club that thinks it rules the world.
So what's the truth?
We're angels. We're literally tips of the infinite past. And we're insane and spending all day talking about what we got at the Gap.
What's going to change it?
When people see the truth, they can't unsee it. And so if they continue trying to live lies, they'll go insane and they'll either self-destruct or they'll have a nervous breakdown and get over it.
But this truth that you're talking about, everybody says, whose truth? Your truth? What truth? What truth are you talking? What do you mean by truth?
Well, the universe exists regardless of a human's opinion. And so once you get to that point where the is actually is, regardless of whatever upbringing or culture or religion that you've been brought into, and that the world is exactly what it is, then you get the great joy of conceptualizing the reality of beginninglessness. And then you see that you can't conceptualize beginninglessness without including yourself in the picture. It's like we literally are angels.
Living like hell.
This is hell. We're in hell. A world of slavery and hostage takers and instigation and intimidation, and so essentially we need to declare a state of emergency, adopt a almost sociopathic cavalierness towards mortality, and just understand everyone was born in it and there is no evil, and even the most horrible are just insane children. Even the crown in its gigantic horror.
Let's get back to this money thing. I mean, everybody is so convinced that freedom is with more money. Like, what about that lie, David? I know it's a lie.
Well, we just have to, like I said, get cavalier about mortality, because the reality is, if we're going to be dependent on that lie, that you need to pay tribute to the empire to survive, or it will take your children away, that we essentially have to invite the devil to do its worst, and not to invite death, but to gosh darn not be afraid of it.
What about the American dollar, which says "In God We Trust"?
Oh, it's like everything. It's the madness, it's the brainwashing, it's the stupid ass Freemason fuckers. Just knowing that how susceptible we are to, I don't know, seeing something.
Is that kind of like a mockery of God, though, by saying that, "In God we trust"? Here, take our money, we're the power.
Well, sorta. At the same time, we need to know that it's God doing it to itself. And so that's, you know, we can pretend to hate the devil, but the devil's just a piece of God. So, you know, it's all masks of Creator. And so hate, even when they steal and rape all your children, hate is illogical and absurd, because it's not evil doing it, it's craziness. And craziness didn't choose to be crazy. And so with the truth, we can remove hate as a phenomenon from the entire planet.
You have a website. What's it called?
Well, I'm on Twitter. I'm at Temple at Nimpo on Twitter. I'm David Arthur Johnston on Facebook. I have a YouTube thing under Hat Rack Man. Or just type in David Arthur Johnston in the internet and you'll get links.
If people see this, I really want you to have a look at what he's saying. And right now, we're in this very beautiful spot, and I want to thank you for listening. I hope you really do listen.